Today we're going to be talking about Bill Gates' ultimate advice on how to effectively set goals to achieve your most ambitious dreams. Setting goals isn't about dreaming big. It's actually about the little tiny steps and actions you take going closer and closer towards your goals. Bill Gates' goal setting fundamentals are clarity, prioritization, and adaptability. Learn to define your goals with clarity. Get so specific on what you want in 20 years time, in 10 years time, 5 years time, 3 years time, next year, and what you want to achieve within next week. Make sure you also break it down into the daily steps and tasks that you need to complete so you know that you're on the right track to achieving your goals. Rome was not built in a day. The people who actually take the time to think about what they want and then have the courage to write it down on a piece of paper and demand that this is exactly what they will get will achieve their goal. Clarity breeds focus, so don't forget to write down each and every single goal that you have and how exactly are you going to take the time and the steps to get there. Bill Gates advised us to prioritize what is most important to us. Not all goals are created equally. What matters to you most? What do you care about? What can't you live without? What is the sole purpose for you getting out of your bed? What lights you up inside? What are you so passionate about? What gives you that motivation to keep going each and every single day? Number your goals in order of importance. What matters to you most? What do you want most out of your life? Life is so unpredictable, and so is our goals. Bill Gates reminds us to constantly reevaluate our goals and adapt as we go. Learn to be flexible and open to change. You have no idea what will happen in the next 2 seconds, let alone what will happen in the next 20 years. So much can happen within that time that you can't control and that you can also control. So set aside time each and every single month and write down every single thing that you have accomplished in that month. Make sure you are tracking your progress. This really helps to stay motivated and to actually show you with your own eyes how far you are going, because it's so easy to get demotivated when you think you haven't made any progress, nothing's changing, nothing's moving. But trust me, if you track your progress, you will clearly see how much you have already accomplished. Learn to break big goals into many tasks. Take manageable steps towards them. Learn to surround yourself with supportive people who are actually there to help you. Network with those people. Build relationships with those types of people. Make sure you are there to help them when they need your help. And you learn to network and be there for other people, and people will help you if you learn to help them. Stay accountable with your goals by sharing it with other people. People will push you to your limits. It's easy for us to give up on ourselves because nobody's watching us. But when you have somebody looking at you and really holding you to what you said you wanted to do, this puts the pressure on. But also learn to celebrate your progress along the way, because you constantly need people to motivate you and for you to see how far you've come. So celebrate your big wins and also celebrate the times when you fail or you lose, because you know that you will not stay in that position forever, and there's so much lessons and learning that comes from when you make a mistake and when you learn to do better. So never stop learning and growing. Define your goals with the utmost precision. What exactly do you want in your life? And also make an anti-vision of what exactly you don't want in your life. Ask yourself probing questions. What do you really care about? What lights you up inside? What is the sole reason that you get up from your bed? Why are your goals important to you? So you have to constantly remind yourself of your why. Why do you do the things that you do? Why do you care about the things that you care about? Sit down in your bed, close your eyes, and take a long moment and decide what your ideal future would look like. What do you envision? What do you see? What is the first thing that pops in your head? If you can have anything in the world, you just have to name it. What would you say? Bill Gates advocates for prioritization. What is at the top of your priority list? Is it your health? Is it your career? Is it your family? What exactly is the most important thing in your life right now, and something that you need to stay focused on? What is that for you? Identify the objectives that clearly align with your values and your core beliefs. Is family what you care most about? Is your career what you care most about? Is it going to a job that you actually love, or creating your own business? Take a proactive approach to achieving and prioritizing your goal. Allocate time each and every single day, what you have to do, and then break it up into what you have to do and accomplish in 1 month, and then in 6 months, and then in 1 year. Constantly make a vision board. I will remind you each and every single time. You need to constantly remind yourself of what you want. Every day, see it and imagine what you want. It's not about doing more. It's about doing exactly what you need to do. It's about doing what you said you would do. And I want to also talk about learning to adapt. You need to adapt to every single life situation and circumstance you get thrown. In an ever-evolving life, you need to learn how to adapt and forever change and be flexible to what might happen and what will happen. Bill Gates underscores the importance of prioritization of your goals and reviewing them constantly. Embrace a growth mindset. Use your opportunities, use the people around you, use the network around you to help you achieve your goals. View your setbacks as setups. Start to think of all the negative things and turn it into positive things. Turn all the setbacks into opportunities to do something different. Be willing to pivot when necessary. Don't be stuck on one thing. But don't have shiny object syndrome where you're like, oh, maybe the grass is greener there. Maybe I'll ditch this thing, ditch this goal and go into something else. Sure, if you know that that's the right thing to do, but don't constantly be jumping towards things, because then you're never able to complete what you need to complete. Cultivate a habit of continuous improvement and learning. What are you learning every single day? What are you constantly feeding your mind? Who are you constantly surrounding yourself with? What are the conversations, the talks that you have on a daily basis that really begins to affect your emotional state, begins to affect your body, how you think, and how you move in the world? Embrace failure as a stepping stone to growth. One thing I had to realize on my journey is that every single opportunity will set you up for the next opportunity. Every single thing will change, and most things are temporary. So you need to use every single opportunity, every single moment, every single person as a way to get to where exactly you want to be. How are you going to set yourself up for success? By using every single situation as an opportunity. Start seeing things as opportunities to grow and to get where you need to be in life. I'm going to list Bill Gates' 10 principles for how to set effective goals. The first one is clarity. You need to have a clear vision of what you want for yourself. And this includes an anti-vision of what exactly you don't want for yourself. Ask yourself probing questions. Get to know yourself on a deeper level. Have self-awareness. What specific outcome is most important to you? And why exactly do you desire that outcome most? Visualize your goals with the most vivid detail. Get so specific. The more specific, the better. The next thing you can do is use prioritization. Prioritize exactly what is most important and what you need to do right now to move the needle forward. Be fucking ruthless. Identify goals that align with your values and your vision. What is the most urgent and important task that you need to complete right now? The third thing you need to do is use adaptability. Be constantly flexible. Be willing to change. Be willing to work with different kinds of people, and allow yourself to be open-minded, to know that there are different ideas out there. Along your journey, there will be times when you can go into different areas and different paths, and you never know where that might take you. So don't be afraid to go on another route. Break down your big goals into small goals and then into smaller, tiny tasks. Have a to-do list and make sure your calendar is looking on point. Make sure you organize your calendar and your to-do list like you've never seen it before. Have a support system. Who do you rely on? Who are your true friends and family who will actually help you when you need that help? Who can make you accountable? Who can move you closer and closer towards your goal? Who can you seek guidance and wisdom from? I highly suggest you go to somebody who's already achieved what you want to achieve, because they know what you're talking about. So never take advice from somebody you would never trade places with. Never take advice from somebody who hasn't done what you want to do. Never take advice from somebody who is not where you want to be. Okay? The sixth thing you need to do to set goals is have great accountability. If you have trouble holding yourself accountable, use other people around you to keep you accountable. So don't forget to set deadlines of when you need to achieve what you need to achieve. The most important thing about goal setting is actually breaking it up into small mini tasks and then using deadlines. If you can do that, you will achieve every single thing that you want in this life. If you can each and every single day take action, take actionable steps towards the small tiny tasks that you need to do, keep doing that, and it will create a compound effect where then you can reach your goals. And also by having a deadline of when you need to get those tasks done is so important. So you know you're not just wasting your time. So you need to constantly track your progress. This also helps to motivate you to know exactly where you are, where you need to be, and how far it will take you. The seventh thing you need to do is celebrate the process, because this whole journey of life is actually a journey. It's a process. There's no fun in already achieving your goal. The fun is actually your way getting there, your journey getting there. So don't forget to enjoy your time. The eighth thing you need to do is actually reflect. Reflect on who you are as a person, what matters most to you. Evaluate your specific weaknesses, your strengths, your goals, your opportunities, the threats that you might have. The ninth thing you need to do is stay consistent. You need to constantly take action on your goals. The 10th thing to do is adopt the best practices. Learn from successful individuals. Constantly be learning from what other people are doing. Analyze and see what other people have done in their life and question it. See what brought them there. How did they start? If you enjoyed this type of content, don't forget to support me and subscribe down below. I would really appreciate your support. I do have a goal of 1 million subscribers, so please help me get there.